where it is. They don't want you to become self-sufficient or independent because they want you to be subservient to them. They don't want you to serve any other master. They want to be your only God. There is a method to their madness. The United States is the most powerful military nation on the planet Ty. They have total control over everything. Now think about that. We live here in the United States. Or is it identified as the belly of the beast? We in here. We in here. We know what we've been exposed to regarding the public policy of America, the domestic policies of America, and the foreign policies of America. Being raised by the minds of the rulers of this society. But yet we don't supposed to have the intelligence enough to understand, understand, or overstand or understand that there is a divine intervention working on our behalf to make us a better people beyond being niggerized by what's called a nigger factory that made us to be ignorant toward one another and reject the light. What kind of craziness is that? To reject the light that came to us. We supposed to just reject the light that come to us. Because there was something that I seen where it was talking about we don't want certain light to enter their minds. But yet, these certain forces call themselves the Illuminati, holders of the light. So why you want to keep us in darkness when certain great light has came to us that's more greater than the Illuminati's light, rendering us the real Illuminati, real holders of the light through the divine teachings of the spiritual warriors that came to us for us to be revolutionized in a spiritual perspective to where we have complete constructive change in our thinking beyond a negative slave mentality's teachings and get on the ball with developing our new Wapia as a civilization of transformation connected with technologies that's ancient and modern through the computer systems that Redskins or certain extraterrestrial beings created as righteous beings for purposes where they know good and evil with the technology. Now, this goes on to read, right? They have total control over everything, or do they? Because we think they in control, but really these certain extraterrestrial beings control them. That's why our minds being exposed to right knowledge will enable us to see who's really who on the planet Earth. Now, the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt said, anytime you see anything happening in politics, you better believe it was planned that way. Anything that's going on, they know about it. Now wait a minute. So you mean to tell me a lot of these crimes against humanity that have happened could have been avoided because they know about it? So if they didn't do nothing about it, and we've been all our life as children who have been taught growing up as young children into our adulthood that we living in a world made up of good-hearted, loving, responsible people that is in positions of power that's here to teach you how to live life on a righteous level to where you just gonna be beautiful and prosperous in life to where you like how God give us the most high give us life and we have to where we have life more abundantly. These particular people who we've been conditioned to look up to as benevolent people under certain circumstances has turned out to be malevolent people. So with this kind of shocking reality, we have to watch our backs because there's too many backstabbers out here, you know what I'm saying? Fronting to be our friends, infiltrating everything and anybody, you know what I'm saying, where you trying to do good for control purposes, they gotta try to interfere with your high vibrations to try to pull you down. But I say to y'all, chosen ones out here. And I'm speaking a positive message in the universe for us all. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. We have spiritual weapons that we can use to destroy any particular kind of thoughts of these people who trying to do certain black magic on us or white magic on us. It won't work. It will be returned to sender more harshly than what they sent it, than in which they sent it to try to interfere with the divine order of us living in sync with the divine power of ourselves that natural nature blessed us to have, that can't nobody take away. So continue, my good brothers and sisters, to stay uplifted, think positive, because we is living in a world where we got secret haters out here. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to see you with nothing. But I'm laughing at them suckers. It's crazy. They don't want to see y'all with nothing. They don't want to see you with no beautiful woman. They don't want to see you prospering, you know what I'm saying, with blessings. You know what I'm saying? You have certain people that's derelicts out in the community, right? Where they just toe up from the flow up. Mine's gone. And you have people pray for them. No, you can't. How you gonna pray for something where the person got to transform within their own self? A lot of these people don't even want help. They just let themselves go with no shame in the streets looking like zombies. That's literally infested with demons and gone, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you have a lot of the women so under the influence of certain magical spells that got them not even being able to recognize a good man in front of their eyes when they see him, because they so programmed to not give in to the power that the man have that can steer them right. They full of dysfunction out here. It's a shame, but it's sad to say, but the delicacies of the heart, they got a lot of these women and men that's of the devil's web, trapped, but not us. So feel good about not having any kind of entanglements with these people. You know what I'm saying? Who whose values is tied to the unclean things of the world. That's them, but it's not us. I don't wish nothing bad on people, but due to the things that people is engaging in, they cursing themselves. Whether they know it or not, they wishing bad on themselves because they take themselves out of the real theological order that they really should adopt for themselves to be successful and be separated from the unclean things of this world that was instructed to us, that was instructed, where them instructions was given by messiahs. And the Messiah is one who come to clean up a nation of people who have lost the way, and so many people lost out here. So may this transmission help spark the interest of my listeners who hear my voice, where the Most High get all the credit. But yet, by me being of the bloodline of the woman seed, that's of the God seed, it's coming through me for agreeable purposes and reasons. You know what I'm saying? So I've been communicating with y'all for, let me see, 2 hours almost. I'm constantly receiving downloads while I want to go into some other areas. But I'm finna get ready and shut this transmission. I'm finna get ready. How I'm gonna word this? I'm finna get ready and wind this transmission down. And my conclusion. This particular question was asked. So what should we expect in these current times under this particular new world order? Now mind you, this new world order is talking about the world, the whole planet, the whole globe. And you have these particular people who are called globalists. Then you have this individual who wrote this book called The Grand Chessboard, right? So there are forces playing high dimensional chess. To what end? When you have extraterrestrial plans as well that's doing what they doing with the awareness of certain government departments. And here we are, the people, who is being influenced one way or another about something, but are you in control of yourself to the point where the moves that you are making is based on right knowledge that will enable you to see through all the games where you stay one with the all and be victorious in this spiritual warfare and this psychological warfare. You know what I'm saying? That is being perpetuated by the players who is involved in these games of life, to the point where we have to be the winners. This answer to this question reads, under the one world order, the population will be reduced by the number of children that you have per family, using wars, disease, famine, until they have gotten down to at least 1 billion people who are worthy to them. Now, this tells you something about these particular people's mentality. Now, that takes me to the Georgia Guidestones. Now, how can these Georgia Guidestones have words on them describing what these certain people want to do to the population without our United States military coming and demolish that stuff off of the American soil? Right? Now we going into details about how certain people and forces think about people. So to avoid getting caught up in this, my hands is clean. I didn't design nothing that's talking about what appeared to be genocidal. You know what I'm saying? I am about living and letting live. And I know I have inalienable rights to protect myself and stand my ground against unreasonable, unwanted threats of physical harm to my person, period. Where I am to put that in place to not infringe upon my rights whatsoever, because I owe the public due care, which is a awareness that needs to be raised about how we all are to owe the public due care when it comes to having respect for people's property, persons, and rights. So with that said, y'all, positive energy activate constant elevation. Don't fall for the bait, and continue to be an intelligent person that is the fruit of a healthy tree. Peace and love. Rahubat to my people. Rahubat Hotel. Much Ashu.